everyone, and welcome along to another Little Verse Online. Lovely to see you again, and we're going to do some singing and have a story, and at the end today I've got another craft video to show you how to make something. So first of all then, let's welcome everybody. I've got a few of my teddies out today and we're going to sing hello to everyone. Ready? Sing hello to everyone, sing hello to everyone, sing hello to everyone, sing hello. Let's wave, wave hello to everyone, wave hello to everyone, wave hello to everyone, wave hello. Let's clap, clap hello to everyone, clap hello to everyone, clap hello to everyone, clap hello. And let's have a bounce, shall we? Bounce hello to everyone, bounce hello to everyone, bounce hello to everyone, bounce hello. Lovely. I think we've welcomed each other nicely there, haven't we, Panda? We're going to do some fishing then to start us off, and a bit of counting. Have you got your fingers ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? This little finger on my right. Lovely. Shall we do that one again, Panda? Yeah, let's give it another go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? This little finger on my right. Lovely. So we've had our fish. We're going to do Incy Wincy Spider next then. Have you got your spiders ready? Here we go. Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. So Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Shall we do that one again? Ready? Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. So Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Lovely. And we'll get our two little dicky birds out. We like our two little dicky birds, don't we? Ready? Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter, come back, Paul. Should we do that one again? Ready? Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter, come back, Paul. Lovely. I think it's time we did a bit of tickling, isn't it? Let's see how tickly Panda is today. We're going to start off with Criss Cross. Everybody ready? Here we go. Criss Cross, apple sauce, spider crawling up your back. Cool breeze, tight squeeze, and tickle you all over. There's a tickly Panda. Let's give him another go. Ready? Criss cross, apple sauce, spider crawling up your back. Cool Panda. And we're going to give Panda a few more. We're going to do round and round the garden. We'll do it on Panda's hands or paws. Ready? Round and round the garden like a teddy bear. One step, two steps and tiggly under there. Should we do that one again? Ready? Round and round the garden like a teddy bear. One step, two steps and tiggly under there. Lovely tickles. Now we're going to do some roly-polying. We're going to do roly-poly up. Ready? Roly-poly, roly-poly up, up, up. Roly-poly, roly-poly down, down, down. Roly-poly, roly-poly out, out, out. Roly-poly, roly-poly in, in, in. Roly-poly, roly-poly ever so slowly. Roly-poly, roly-poly ever so fast and stop. Did you do that one all right? Don't forget the clap at the end. Let's have one more go, shall we? Ready? Roly-poly, roly-poly up, up, up. Roly-poly, roly-poly down, down, down. Roly-poly, roly-poly out, out, out. Roly-poly, roly-poly in, in, in. Roly-poly, roly-poly ever so slowly. Roly-poly, roly-poly ever so fast and stop. Fantastic. Right, time for a bit of bouncing, I think, don't you? Gonna bounce your baby on your lap. Ready, everybody? Bounce your baby on your lap, on your lap, on your lap. Bounce your baby on your lap, just like this. Rock your baby side to side, side to side, side to side. Rock your baby side to side, just like this. Lift your baby up and down, up and down, up and down. Lift your baby up and down, just like this. Very nice. You know I like to make you do it again, so we're going to bounce again. Ready? Bounce your baby on your lap, on your lap, on your lap. Bounce your baby on your lap, just like this. Rock your baby side to side, side to side, side to side. Rock your baby side to side, just like this. Lift your baby up and down, up and down, up and down. Lift your baby up and down, just like this. Very nice. I think we'll have a zoom, zoom off to the moon, shall we? Ready, everybody? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll get there very soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, zoom! Wow, Panda zoomed up well there, didn't he? Shall we give him another go? Ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll get there very soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, zoom! There's my zooming panda. Wow. Let's take him along the road, shall we? Everybody ready for our smooth road? Watch out for that hole. Here we go. A smooth road, a smooth road, a smooth road, a smooth road, a bumpy road, a bumpy road, a bumpy road, a bumpy road, a rough road, a rough road, a rough road, a rough road, a hole! Panda fell down that hole all right, didn't he? Oh, poor Panda. All right, Panda, we're going to get ready to listen to our story now. I'm going to pop Panda down on the floor there, and I'm going to get rid of my wiggles and my wriggles, okay? So we're going to wriggle our fingers. Ready? I can wiggle my fingers, and I can wiggle my toes. I can wiggle my shoulders, and I can wiggle my nose. I can wiggle all the wiggles out of me, and then I can be as still can be. There. I expect you did your wiggles better than me. Now, we're going to have another story from our beginner's Bible book here. Last week we heard all about what happened when Jesus went back to heaven and his disciples were left and he disappeared up into the sky, and they were looking up into the sky. Where's he gone? And then some angels came and spoke to them and said, don't worry, Jesus has gone back to heaven and you need to go off and tell people about him. Well, we're going to hear what happened to Jesus' disciples next. Our story today, it's called Wind and Fire. Wow, that sounds good, doesn't it? Let's see what's going to happen next. Before Jesus went home to be with God, he told his friends to stay in Jerusalem. He said they would get a gift there. So they waited in Jerusalem. That's Jerusalem there. And there's his friends. They're sitting, they're all together. And they're waiting to see what their gift, their present is going to be. Now, there was a special holiday coming up called Pentecost. Many people came to Jerusalem from far and near to celebrate that day. And the friends of Jesus celebrated too. Well, suddenly they heard a sound like a strong wind blowing. You can't see wind, can you? But it makes can make a loud rushing noise. And then they saw something that looked like little flames of fire. Can you see them there? They look strange, don't they? And they were resting on Jesus' friends. And then God's Holy Spirit filled them. This was the gift Jesus had told them to wait for. Well, then they began to speak in languages that they didn't know how to speak normally. The people who were there from other countries heard Jesus' friends speaking and they could understand them. The languages Jesus' friends were speaking were the same languages that they spoke. The people were amazed. This is what God promised us, Peter said. Then he told all the people about Jesus, and many people believed in Jesus that day. Wow, that was amazing, wasn't it? Well, to remind us about this story, about the strong wind and the flames of fire, at the end of the video, if you keep watching, I'm going to show you how to make a kite. Here's one I've made, and I will show you what you need to do, and you can decorate it with some flames of fire. I've stuck these on with some coloured paper. You could draw on there. I haven't had time to decorate the other side of my kite, so you've got lots of space to do some nice colouring there. And then there's the tail. So keep watching when we finish the singing and you'll see how to make this kite. You'll need Mum or Dad to help you. You can have a go at making a kite and then fly it maybe in your garden. Right, so we'll have a few more songs then. We're going to sing one about Jesus, and it's Jesus' love is very wonderful. I'm going to get my shaker. I don't know where the other shaker's gone, so we'll just have one today. And we're going to go so high, so low, and so wide. Everybody ready? Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. So high you can't get over it. so low you can't get under it, so wide you can't get round it. Oh, wonderful love. And again, Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. So high you can't get over it, so low you can't get under it, so wide you can't get round it. Oh, wonderful love. Lovely. Now we're going to do we're going to do If You're Happy and You Know It. Let's see if we can do our actions. I'm just going to move that so I don't knock it over. And we're going to clap our hands first of all. Are we ready? Let's get Panda here as well. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it, tickle a friend, tickle, tickle. If you're happy and you know it, tickle a friend, tickle, tickle. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, tickle a friend, tickle, tickle. If you're happy and you know it, shout we are, we are. If you're happy and you know it, shout we are, we are. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout we are, we are. Quite out of breath with that one, but we need to keep going because we're going to have our grand old Duke next. Ready for our marching? Panda, are you ready? Panda's ready. Here we go. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. He marched them to the left, he marched them to the right, and then he marched them upside down. How wasn't that a sight? And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Probably don't want to turn your baby upside down, really. But Panda's okay, because he's just a panda. Right, we're going to have Old MacDonald's farm then. We like our visit to the farm, don't we? I'm going to move Panda so I can get my bag with my animals ready. Oh, it's a little bit of a scary farm today. Got some quite wild animals, so watch out. Ready? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a lion, E-I-E-I-O, with a roar, roar here and a roar, roar there. Here a roar, there a roar, everywhere a roar, roar. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a snake, E-I-E-I-O. With a hiss, hiss here and a hiss, hiss there. Here a hiss, there a hiss, everywhere a hiss, hiss. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a crocodile, E-I-E-I-O. Here a snap, there a snap, everywhere a snap, snap. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a, wait for it, snowman. E-I-E-I-O. With a shiver, shiver here and a shiver, shiver there. Here a shiver, there a shiver, everywhere a shiver, shiver. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Let's put the snowman away. Hasn't been out lately. Right. I think we're getting to time to finish off then. So we're going to row our boats. Where's my panda? Here he is. Panda's going to row with me. Ready then, everybody. Here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. And if you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! Row, row, row your boat gently down the river. And if you see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver. Brrr. Row, row, row your boat gently to the shore. And if you see a lion there, don't forget to roar. Rah! Row, row, row your boat gently to and fro. Merrily, 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 over the side you go. Splash! There's Panda in the water. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed our singing and our story. Keep watching and you will find, I'm showing you how to make your kite like this. And we'll have another little verse again next Monday. Have a good week everybody. Bye bye. So for today's craft, I'm going to show you how to make a kite like this, which is to remind us that God's Holy Spirit came and there was a rushing wind and then tongues of flame appeared, of fire. So then we can make our kite and then fly it in the wind. So there's a few things you need for this. You'll need some paper. You need some coloured paper to make the ribbons on the tail and also to decorate. You might want to just colour on there, but I've got some orange paper that I've cut out and yellow paper to look like tongues of flame. And I've got some coloured tissue paper that I'm using for my tail of my ribbon. We're going to need sellotape, scissors, a glue stick, a needle, that'll be for Mum or Dad to use, and then I'm using wool to make the tail and for the string to fly my kite. If you've got some nylon thread, you might want to use that, ordinary string, whatever you've got around the house, but I have lots of wool in my house. So here we go. First of all, we need to have a square piece of paper to make our kite. If you've got square paper, you're ahead already. If you haven't, like me, get your rectangle, fold this corner over to the other side, so we're making a big triangle like that, and then with your scissors cut along here. Don't need that bit, and we've got a square. Now if you start off with a square, you still need to fold it in half, so we've got a nice big triangle. Now we're going to start making our kite shape. So take one corner and we're going to fold it into the middle. It's a bit tricky doing this folding part. We want to try and get a nice point at that end, and then turn it round and fold in the other side to match. And already we've got something that looks a bit of a kite shape, haven't we? Now we're going to put a bit of sellotape on some of these corners just to strengthen them. We're not sticking them together, but we're just putting a bit of tape over here. Sellotape, masking tape, whatever you have handy. And a piece on there. Remember, we don't want to stick them together. We're just strengthening those bottom points. And we're going to put a piece on this pointed end as well. There we go. Now, before we do anything else, we want to decorate our kite. So, I've got my glue stick. I'm going to put some glue on here. And I'm going to stick on some fiery flames. You might like to draw some on there. You might have some shiny glitter. Oh, that was a bit big. Let's put it on there. Or maybe you've got some stickers. However you like to decorate it. You can put things on that side as well. I'm not going to now because it'll take me a little while to do that. But decorate it all over. Then when you think you've put enough decoration on it, we're going to make the tail for our kite. See, kites always need a tail. It helps them fly better if you put a tail on them. So get a piece of string, wool, thread, whatever you're using. Now this is the bit that Mum or Dad will need to do. Thread it onto your needle, and then this corner where you've put your sellotape, put your needle through, put your needle to one side safely, and we're going to tie that so it doesn't fall off. So there's our tail, but we need to decorate it, don't we? It needs those ribbons on there. Now you can use whatever you've got in the house. I've got some bits of paper here, so I'm just going to tie around them. It is a bit fiddly, so probably a Mum or Dad thing. You might find you can stick them on with some sellotape. You might want to tie and stick, which actually I think I might do here. Haven't tried threading them all through with the needle. That might work as well. I'll just put a few on here, but you want to fill it up. The length of my tail is about 30 centimetres, about the length of an ordinary ruler. It's a good idea to put a little bit of weight on this because that does help your kite to fly when you're ready. Put one more. So I'm not going to finish this completely. You'd want to put a few more on than I am doing, but just to give you the idea, let's do that one. There we go. And so we've got a tail on our kite, but we need a string to fly our kite as well, don't we? Otherwise it'll just fly away. So get your ball of wool, your length of nylon, your yarn, whatever you're going to use. And again, this bit for mums and dads, thread it onto your needle. And we're going to put that through. So make a hole in that one and a hole through that one. Put your needle safely to one side. Just tie that because we don't want it falling off, do we? I'm sure you can do a much better knot than me. We want it a bit tighter than that, really. Anyway. Okay, and there you have it. Your kite is ready to fly. You'll find that it opens up nicely and the air can go through there. It's not very windy today, so I have tried it out in my garden and I think if it was a really windy day then it would fly much better than it did. But there's our nice kite to remind us about how the Holy Spirit came.